Hi, I'm Old Sneelock. Welcome to another episode of Old Sneelock's Workshop. Well, what do we have here? Comes from Pawn America, original recyclers. So that gives me occasion to go, huh? What are you doing, Dave? Why are you getting something from Pawn America? Well, when you get an idea in your head, sometimes you go a little overboard. This is definitely an overboard. eBay Pawn America. Hello, we are delighted you chose to purchase from us. To learn more about Pawn America and the products and services we offer, visit us at pawnamerica.com. Brad Rixman, founder, sends a nice thank you and something that you can get a quote from him. And what I've got in the box is a Bauer 1761C-B 240 volt Hypermax cordless angle grinder, 1533. Okay. This is a Bauer, and I've never had any Bauer tools before. I've looked at them. I go to Harbor Freight like everybody else does. Well, something they made a mistake on. They were real nice. They shipped it with a wheel. Unfortunately, they shipped it mounted and not packed very well. So having a wheel didn't do much good for me. The other thing that happened is it doesn't have a guard. Now it looks like a standard guard for a 4.5 inch grinder is probably going to fit it, but I can't use it without a guard on it. It's a thing that I do. I don't use it without a guard on it. But I can test it. We'll see if the battery's charged. Get you put back over here so I got a little room to work and I'm under the light. Put the handle on it because I like using them with a handle on it. As I thought, it's not on there real tightly. Too bad because, you know, it came with a wheel and they thought they were doing the right thing. It's funny, it looks to be made by the same company that makes the other one. Very similar shape, very similar actions on it. Too bad about the wheel. So I'm going to take this bushing off and the nut. I'm going to set them over on the drill press out of the way. Then I'm going to put the battery on there. Check and make sure nothing's going to come loose. Well, the battery works. It's a 1.5 amp hour battery. This is a cordless angle grinder. It's not brushless. Because it came with a battery and supposedly the handle, and I thought it had a guard on it, but I guess it didn't have a guard on it, which I should have looked closer. I thought that was a reasonable deal at 50 bucks. $65 for the grinder itself without a battery. Now, something I want to check. This looks to take the same battery as the Dewalt. Well, it's real close, but it's not. Nope, 1 gauge. But there is a adapter made so that the two will work together. And it looks awful close. It's got a little bar right there. And I think that this one has a notch where that bar goes. Nope. Oh, this one's got a little bar here too. Keeps it going in all the way. I bet if I peel off that little bar there, that battery will go on a Dewalt. Because that looks like the only thing that's going to stop it. No, it's got a stopping point there too. So you'd have to cut away that part and cut away that stub to get it to go. Well, it might be worthwhile just to get the adapter. They're not that expensive. And I bought it this way because I wanted to see what I could do as far as adapting this to make it work. Now I don't have a way to charge this thing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try swapping out the guard off the Dewalt knockoff and try it on the Bauer, so I can try the Bauer and see how it cuts. Because I want to see if it's going to work before I do any other work on it. I might end up giving it to somebody. Hi, I'm Old Sneelock. Welcome to another episode of Old Sneelock's Workshop. Well, I picked up a no-name, well, it's not a standard trade name. If you have any suggestions for new video, questions about today's video, or any of the other videos on the channel, just drop a note in the comments. You know I read them all. Thanks for watching.
This video is not to be viewed by anyone under the age of 13 in the U.S. or 16 in the European Union without the express written permission of the parents or the legal guardians of the underage person. Such written permission must be on file at the local government entity in charge of enforcing the rules and regulations established by the FTC. Anyone violating these terms is admitting by default that they hold harmless the owners and operators of this channel. Any and all questions should be addressed to your local branch of the FTC.